okay, I'ma just let shit rock until you tell me what's in stock. Bars. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the start of season 2 of the Kairika Rashid Show. Woo! Now listen, not too much on me. I know it's been a minute. I did say I was taking a hiatus, and that is exactly why. I didn't say how long. Because if I said how long the hiatus was going to be, I would have had to commit, right? But welcome back to another episode of the Kairika Rashid Show, and I'm so glad that y'all decided to come back for more. So what's up? We are back. We are back, baby. We are back. And I just got so much to say, because it's been like some months, you know. It's been some months, and there's just a lot to say, so we'll get into it. What's up? There's a lot of things up. Like, last time I talked to y'all, I was in Mexico. And then after Mexico, I went home. And then after I went home, I went to Colorado. I'm still in Colorado currently. And then I went to Houston. And now I'm in Colorado. So there's just like a lot that has transpired that needs to be caught up on. And that's really what's up. What's up is that I've just been living my life like it's golden. But there's just a lot. So there's just a lot. So we're gonna try to go in the exact timeline, because last time I talked to you, I think I did my last little video in Mexico. Because y'all, Mexico was just a lot. It was just a lot. Yeah. So what had happened was I was in Mexico. So I made y'all a video. I was like, what's up? We in Mexico, da da da. Y'all, it was draining me. Now, did I love Mexico? Yes. Loved it real bad, right? But it was time consuming. We're not complaining about it. That's just the facts. I had 2-a-days every day. I was tired. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this for real. Like, I wanna do it. So I need to start my break there, but I want to make sure I had the update. So I was in Mexico for like 3 weeks, y'all. I was immersed. I was speaking Espanol. I was lit. We was playing b-ball games. Time got short because your girl got cut. I got cut. Now it's okay. It comes with it. I got cut. A bunch of us got cut. But I didn't make the final roster at the end. Now, do we know why I got cut? No say. It was really an interesting business. Now, I went into it knowing that, you know, the contract wasn't guaranteed and anything could happen type of deal. You feel me? I knew that. But the way they set the scenery up, it's like, it was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It was like, dang, they really is like, get in, get out. So before me, a bunch of girls that got cut, we couldn't even find no, like, you know, the cohesiveness wasn't being built because a lot of us were just in and out. But as far as my impact being made, like, I felt like my impact was made. Teammates loved me. Teammates still communicate in a short amount of time, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I strive to do. I strive to leave my impact on the world wherever I go and whatever I do. So I enjoyed every part of it. But basically it was like, I'm a hybrid, I'm a tweener, you know. I felt like personally I didn't get a chance to play my exact position. So when I was there, I had to play the 5, y'all, and I'm 5'10", And this is a higher league. It's like a tougher league, and there's girls who played in WNBA there, and there's girls who are all like 6'5" and up. So I did the best I could, obviously. You know, I ain't no punk. But it's like, that's not the position I came to play. So I think I played like 4 games total, and for 2 of those games, I was not playing my position. So, I mean, what can you do? I had to step up and do that, and I didn't get to really showcase everything in my opinion. But yeah, like I was an energy player, I was spark plug. I wasn't gonna be the one, you know, the girl top scoring, because you know this, like I said, it's a different level. It's a bunch of Americans on the team, so I was just gonna be one of those like role player, hustle players, the type of player I am naturally, if we're being honest, and get my buckets here and there. So yeah, they came to me late night talking about, hey, can you just come outside for a second? I'm like, I'm getting cut. I've seen this pattern before, because like 4 girls, I think, before me got cut. And I'm like, oh, we know how this goes. So like, just be straight up. But it's like, there was no reasoning behind it. There was no communication. It was just like, hey man, your flight is gonna be here. It's at this, and you gotta leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow. It's 11 p.m. I'm like, okay, cool. No hard feelings though. Would I do it again? Probably. Would I go back to Mexico? Yes. Yes, for sure. Just with the level of play, mostly. I like the higher stakes, the higher intensity. Yeah, and I just, you know, I've always wanted to be in a place that I was speaking Spanish and being immersed in, you know, that type of culture. And this time it was like Mexican culture, so I was eating that up. It was hot as shit, but I was eating that up. So I loved it. I would go back 100%. So who knows? Maybe that's in my future. So I was only there like three weeks or whatever, and the money was beautiful in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if I made it a month. Imagine if your girl made it through the whole month. You know what I'm saying? Or just longer. I'm like, amen. Amen. So yeah, it was short and sweet, but I loved it. And as soon as your girl was cooked, there was like a little reunion, and everybody was sad, and I was sad. But I was like, hey man, what can you do? This is how this shit goes. So I took it on the chin like a champ, you feel me? Took that shit on the chin and kept it pushing, because I just felt like, what more could I have done other than, you know, hit some shots? But if that's not where God wants me to be at, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't going to be like, oh, I didn't do my best, because I did. And, you know, this was a different opportunity. So there wasn't anything for me to be regretful of, or, you know, like, damn, I should have did this, I should have did that. Nah, except for elote. I think that's how you pronounce it. They took me to go get some, but I didn't get none that night. And they was like, damn, this is why you should have got some. And I was like, you know what, next time. Okay, so then after your girl was cooked, I went straight home. And I think I stayed home for like a month. Y'all know me, when it comes to staying in Portland, your girl is in and out. I'm not trying to be there. I am not trying to be there. Y'all, I'm not living there. It's not gonna be my place of residence. I think I'm done with it. So I actually like Portland cool. It's cool, but it's just not my vibe. So we're in and out with Portland. So I got home. I don't know how much I really did. I can't remember. I know I went to Lou's graduation. I know I spent a lot of money on coffee and food and hangouts. Oh my God, that was my ankle. But yeah, it was really just like taking the break that I didn't get, or that I would usually take. Really extended break, lots of reflection, lots of vibes. So then I came out to Colorado on the 13th of June, and I've been here ever since, y'all. Now, Colorado is giving I might move here more long term. It's giving like every time I come back from overseas, I'm just gonna go straight to Colorado instead of going to Portland. Now, that's what it's giving. I don't know if we're gonna follow through, but I will say I'm in the midst of like, I gotta go back to Portland for a little bit, moving more stuff out here. But so yeah, it's like Colorado has a little bit different, I don't know, opportunity. I don't know if I would say more opportunity, but just different for me. A new change of scenery, a new vibe, new people, new connections. I also feel like I'm really living in God's purpose out here. Now, it's like when I'm done with basketball, I know this is something that I will ease into as far as like coaching and stuff. This is a vessel of, you know, public speaking that I've talked about in like changing lives of youth. And I really have that connection. I really feel for the kids. I get amped up. It's like my alter ego, because off the court, outside of coaching, I'm just really chill. But like when I'm in it, and I'm invested, and I'm really like, voices go on every week. Every single kid thinks I'm their coach. A kid called me mom, so apparently I have motherly, you know, motherly things attached to me as well. They just are all very drawn to me, which, you know, love it. But a lot of times I'm like, back the hell up, please. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. So yeah, obviously Colorado is connection because my friend and old teammate Clay, and now she has an AAU team, and I'm working with them, and I'm getting connected with new kids and parents, and now I've, you know, taken an even larger step into training kids on my own and making those connections, and I really do love it, and I feel the purpose that was put in me by him really working, and I see greater things to come from it. So once I'm ready to hang it up, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? I have a really like heavy attachment to the children, and I get sad when I have to leave them, and they get sad even though like I'm still here. Like a lot of times they're like, oh, Kai, when do you leave? Do you have to leave? And oh my God, and I'm like, please. I gotta chase that dream till I can't chase it no more. Y'all, till I can't chase it no more. And you know, even the parents, even Calais, is just like, come on, dude, you have to stay. And I'm like, I'm here until I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for something. I'm still in another waiting period, another waiting season before it's time for me to, you know, make shit shake. But Colorado has really afforded me that luxury of really working, you know, into those next steps once I'm done hanging it up. But I still am out here working stuff. You know, I made a bunch of new friends. I don't know. I just like the vibes, man. I just like the vibes. And Portland, I don't think I've ever seen myself like staying there. And, you know, who knows if I'm going to stay in Colorado forever, but it seems like another something different. I might as well just do it. Fuck it, we ball. Also, y'all, they got me out here. Colorado, like, first of all, it's big as fuck. But it seems like everybody knows each other, too. It's like, everybody I've met, for some way, shape, or form, they're connected. Granted, our little bubble of athletes is obviously a lot smaller. So anytime I bring up one person I met, they go, oh, I know this one because we went to high school together and yada, yada, yada. Like, makes sense. I get it. So a lot of them know each other, and that's cool too. Y'all, when I first got out here, they had me going out. And it was a lot for Elmo. And, yeah, I almost didn't survive. I'm just trying to survive. Sorry. Yeah, I was just trying to survive, but I had fun, but it was a little bit much for me. And then ever since like that first 2 to 3 weeks that I was going out, not too much, but my birthday's coming up. So that's on the table. I'm not gonna lie, it's on the table of me going out. But I'm always gonna lean on the side of like not likely. But if the vibes are high, then I'm gonna dibble and dabble because, you know, why not? Your girl's gonna be 25. Just do it. Just do it. So, yeah, it was lit, and I just be meeting a bunch of people, and I'm just like, I don't know, but it's such an effort to go out, you know. You go out, I go to bed, I'm in the bed by like 9. People not going out till like 11 at the earliest. Then y'all, they're going out, had me up 24 hours. I watched the sun come up like 3 times, y'all, 3 times. And I'm just looking at like, is this my life? Is this my life watching the sun come up? Now, usually I get up when I, you know, but that's because I'm getting up. It's not that I'm on a bender staying up 24 hours. One day I woke up at 6 a.m. because it probably had to be like a Thursday night that we went out. So it was my regular day. It was a Thursday night. Woke up at 6 a.m., worked out, did all that, went to work, did work afterwards, and then went out and then stayed up till 6 a.m. on Friday. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So those are fun, but only like, you know, here and there. Not too much. I know I'm young. I never like had those experiences before. But then on top of that, it's like Denver is the area where you go get the vibes and you party. I don't live in Denver. I live in Parker, which is like 45 minutes away. So every time you want to go out, it's a 45-minute drive. Bro, the Ubers, don't even get me started on the cost of the Uber. Yeah, it hurt my heart. It hurts my heart. Like, especially if I have to catch an Uber to the airport too. It hurts my heart how much it actually costs. So I try to stray away. But then, you know, those are like rough nights. But like good nights, I'm not paying for nothing. We love that. So yeah, y'all, that's it. I've been working the camps and clinics. I be running stuff. Parents are, oh no, we love you. You can't go home. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere yet. But I will be going somewhere once the Lord calls me and tells me where to go. I will be there. So now I gotta tell you about Houston. Y'all, Houston was a trip that was already planned. But so I basically came out to Colorado and I was turn, right? And then went to Houston. Like I had only been in Colorado for maybe a week and a half. And Houston, the trip is because Lulu is going to Rice University. Yeah, Rice University. Smart. Inteligente. Muy. Okay? Don't play with her. Play with somebody else. So I went out there because I'm like, ooh, it could be fun or whatever. Little family trip. Great little vibe. First of all, I've never been to Houston. Never been to Houston. I said, I kind of like this. Hot as shit, though. Hot as shit. Hella black people. I'm like, oh my God. Here are the places I'm coming from. Portland, Colorado, Parker, Colorado, Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Those are places where it's majority white people. I've grown up being around white people more than hella black people. So I'm in Houston. I'm looking around. I'm like, I ain't never seen this before. I like it. I like it. You feel me? I like it. But it was very foreign to me. I'm like, oh shit, they really like that out here. They really like that. So I'm fucking with the vibes heavy. Not even hold you, fucking with the vibes heavy. But it was a short trip. It was like, I don't know, I think I was there from like Saturday to like a Tuesday or something. Real quick. Visited her campus. Coffee's always gonna be there. Coffee days. I don't know, just watching, scoping the scenery out, eating food, just doing what you do when you go on trips. Yeah, it was a good little trip. I thought I was gonna be going back. I thought I was gonna be going back there. Y'all, it was such a great trip that it had me on a high, right? I'm coming back. I'm telling my friend, I'm like, yeah, Houston was lit. I'm probably gonna be back there in a couple weeks. Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. I ain't been back since. shoot. But that's a story for another time. Other than that, Houston was great. And I definitely go back again. I'll probably visit Lulu if she let me. Like, I asked her when we was on the trip, I'm like, girl, so if y'all was at a party or something, would you, and I wanted to come, would you let me go? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm still like young and turned. Even though I don't be turning up, actually. So that's just cap. That's just cap. Anyways, yeah, Houston, great trip. But I feel like I need to talk about that. Yeah, it was just a fast trip, but I need to talk about that because it did have a really large impact on me. And I'm like, oh, MG, I can't believe this is where you're going. Like, I need the tea. Like, I'm like trying to live through you, girl. For real. For real. So yeah, I think that's all. So birthday's on Monday. Been out here just working, grinding, getting to the bag per usual. Meeting new people, making new connections, but there really ain't nothing like jumping, right? So yeah, I think I got y'all up. So now what? So now what? I'm in Colorado until my next contract is on the way. You know what I'm saying? Until my next contract gets here, I am in Colorado. Now, I do got to go back home because I got a little doctor's appointment that was scheduled. And I was like, y'all, I lost money from the trip. Sorry, off topic. I lost money because they changed my freaking appointment. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's like the first time I lost money for a flight. I'm just like, but it's fine. So now what? We're in Colorado. We're still working as a trainer, as a little coach, but also working. Y'all, I've been playing good. I met this dude that I worked with, and we was playing ones all last week, talking hella shit, but I like it. Getting better. I got a little league I'm finna be in, matter of fact, on Tuesday. Finna be playing a little b-ball league too, y'all. I forgot. But yeah. So now what? I don't know. We just continue to try to live in purpose. Make those connections. We just out here. We out here. And I hope sooner than later that I come on this camera and tell you about my next contract. I feel, I don't know, as I've just reflected with this, but also reflecting lately, just like how much more in God's purpose I feel, like because of the work that I've been doing. Like specifically the differences of last year, right? Like last year when I was waiting, it felt more of like, I don't know if agony is too much of a dramatic word, but it was like this very like upsetting, more upsetting waiting season. Like, not that I didn't believe God for what he told me, but it's just like, but why? But why do I have to wait this long? I'm not understanding it. It's a lot more questioning, right? Versus this time, it's more like, okay, I'ma just let shit rock until you tell me what's in stock. Bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't been me like as much questioning. Like, I've just been living and I've been moving according to how I feel like God has wanted me to move. Without all the extra upsetness. I haven't been like really upset. I just have more confidence in it. More confidence in what's to come for me and what's for me. I don't know. I think that's just a credit to God and the work that I put in to have a closer relationship with him. Obviously, it hasn't been that long, you know. I'm still learning and figuring it out, but just small growth pieces is just that, like, it's the same type of waiting season. I guess the only difference is that I'm just continuing to do what I know to do. And when I don't know what to do, go to God. And then hopefully he tells me, which he usually does in his own timing. and then I go from there. But it's like, even when people ask me like, oh, you know where you're going next, or they ask me where I played at, and even Mexico, like there's no embarrassment of, no, I don't know. I'm just waiting. Whenever God tells me to go, I'm going. And even like when it was talking about like Mexico and how it was a short stint and how I got cut, it's not like I laugh about it because I don't know, I just laugh all the time, but it's not embarrassing for me to say that. It just is what it is, and it's just a part of my story. So I don't know, we just moving a little bit more smoothly through this waiting season. I'm grateful, probably more grateful for the things that are happening while in this specific waiting season as well. So yeah, that's really, so now what? That's the little thought processes on what we got going on over here. Now we're at the last segment, so I have a question. And I don't know, like the question I got, because it's been a minute, so what's next, girl? Actually, matter of fact, what's next, God? Because really, what's next? That's all we doing. I think I've just allowed myself to just move, just move. Be patient, be present in whatever moment I'm in, versus last time it's like, oh, I just really want to be out there. I just really do, which I still do, but it's like, be where your feet are. Word to Pat Summit. I think it's Pat Summit, but like, be where your feet are. And yeah, so what's next, God? We just really waiting on it. I feel like I just have to continue to like do more to get more, or do differently to get differently. Both of those words, whichever way we could go with it. I mean, we could do both. But obviously I always feel like greater is ahead. Greater is always ahead for me when I got big dog by my side. You feel me? Psst. What? So yeah, man, that's really it. I'm glad to be back. This felt good to get back on camera. But yeah, that's the end. Season 2, episode 1. Once again, this has been another episode of the Kyrie Rashid Show. And I'm so blessed, grateful, thankful, happy that y'all decided to come back.